Because you suck.
Go fuck yourselves all the way off. I've had it. It's ridiculous.
Fuck you, trolls.
fucking so stupid that no matter how many times you hear the entire financial plan of the United States of America as far as tariffs right now has been brought up by a fucking... Fuck Donald Trump. I will reach across this table and I will feed you that mic for lunch, dinner, breakfast, fucking mid-morning snack, you son of a bitch.
Good evening, Clarice.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I pulled into Mickey D's to get Random orange juice, and there was a truck there, and it had all the Trump shit on the back of it, and I assumed they were in McDonald's, so I parked right next to him, and I took a copy of my report, and I was going to put it in his windshield, but his window was open, so I put it in there instead.
There you go.
Something for you to choke on after you had your fucking poison at McDonald's.
Oh, that's why I love you to death, Benny Loco.
And I'm like, I hope you see me doing this. You know, can you see me out here?
Oh my God. Well, that's why we love you so much.
Today, who's gonna win?
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell. We got Benny Loco and Spykin are with us today.
I don't understand. I understand perfectly, Brian. There's work to be done, and I aim to do it.
Benny Loco's wearing your pearls today.
Yes.
And I love your t-shirt. I'm kind of a big deal. I'll tell you what, those boobs those chesticles are a big fucking deal.
They're a huge deal. Oh, my poor back has had to carry these things around.
The outer limits.
I've often thought about having them my fucking chesticles sewn back on, just to get that weight off. I'd probably lose 20 pounds.
Moms Russo in the chat just said big chesticle energy.
Oh, that would make a nice t-shirt. Even if you got fried eggs.
Speaking of Moms Russo, I got a little thing in the mail from Dave from Moms Russo. She sent me stickers.
Fuck yeah.
Her lips are red. The little flower on her hat is red. Same shit, different century.
I need that in my life.
I know. She didn't have your address, so I'll send you one.
Thank you, my love.
And
I'm awaiting mine. Evidently, the red states, we got slow mail service. So somehow you got it first.
That's amazing that I got it first. Tony, will you turn my camera off and on again? I fucked it up and I'm all blurry.
Did you try turning it off and on again? You too can be an IT tech.
Somehow it works every time. So wait. Yeah, see, boom. I'm clear as a bell now. So anyway, thank you to Moms Russo for the stickers, for all the things that you do in the chat.
They are dynamite, Moms.
And she gave the koozies that we got. You know, they say Benny Loco and Diane on them though, so they're the old ones from the old show, and so
vintage.
We got these are
Fucking thing sucks.
And I got to admit, moms, not to be rude, but the sticker doesn't stay on there a lot. But I give my koozies get a lot of workout. They really
Yes,
do.
they do.
They get a fucking workout in this episode.
Yeah.
Bad.
Just saying.
When as we're giving shout outs, can we give a shout out to Super Saint? I hope everything went well yesterday and you are taking good care of yourself today.
Yes.
Put on the Super Saint magical glasses and send some healing powers and get that all done and dusted.
Super Saint's magical glasses. Super Saint, a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of healing.
A lot of
sent your way,
these are
lovey.
maximum love glasses. Maximum. Yay!
Yes. So a lot of love to you, Super Saint, and get well soon, my love.
And we're here for you.
Yeah. So, okay. I don't know where you want to start, but it's been a total fucking shit show. And
How about we start with shipping that delicious Arizona iced tea?
Imagine that. A guy who shits in his pants every day is making it a shit stain of the country.
Oh. I want to slap him in the face with one of his dirty diapers.
They are not a sponsor of the show.
No. No, but they sure make good tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the
Dinky
green one
deflectors.
today with ginseng.
Yeah. Well, I love Vicky. Vicky remembers the reason why we wore these back the last time is because we had to watch Donald Trump. And we're like, hold on. Everybody put your sunglasses on so we don't have to fucking really, like, we can. These are the dinky deflectors.
The dinky deflectors. That's right. Wait a minute. God damn it. Oh, my word. My word.
First of all, there's been a lot of epic things going on. Michelle Obama speaking again. You got Tim Walz on the floor. You got Bernie on the floor. You got Buttigieg on some right-wing podcast, and he totally changed the guy's mind. Like, yeah, oh. In fact, I have Bernie lined up first, so let's just get to that one. But Bernie's right. The worst form of addiction in this country now faces is the greed of the oligarchy. That is 110% correct. And I couldn't help myself, but I'm like, it's like probably the last thing that I heard before we went on the show.
All right. That sounds good.
He got Joe Rogan to agree with him, so, you know.
Hey, that's work. That's progress.
Progress.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan can still suck my non-existent dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, what a fucking douchebag he turned out to be. Yeah. I already knew he was a douchebag long time, 20 years ago, more.
Yeah.
When he was doing stand-up comedy.
Fear Factor.
Total douchebag.
Oh,
I couldn't watch Fear Factor. They were eating shit that was disgusting. I mean, my husband would watch it, and I'd sit there going,
the joy he had in making those contestants do that is what told me he was such a fucking asshole.
A sadistic motherfucker. Yeah. He enjoyed seeing people, you know.
Well, I always felt like his comedy before that, too, was more about, you know, being about smoking weed and like there's nothing wrong with weed. And then he turned into the Fear Factor guy. And then
Brian. Yeah, now listen, I heard him tell this joke about how he put the boots to his friend while they were lifting weights in his mother's basement. And that they should take turns. And when he lifts the weights, his friend should put the boots to him. And I was like, this is not a cool joke.
No.
This is not a cool joke at all.
You
know? And it was at that joke that was before Fear Factor.
Right.
that I knew he was
piece of shit.
a real motherfucking piece of shit.
So here we go with Bernie. He's queuing it up.
The worst form of addiction that this country now faces is the greed of the oligarchy. You might think that if you had $10, $20 billion, it would be enough. You know, kind of enough to let your family live for the next 20 generations. But it's not. For whatever reason, whatever compulsive reason they have, these guys want more and more and more, and they are prepared to destroy Social Security, Medicare, nutrition programs for hungry people in order to get even more. That, to me, is disgusting. This is a pivotal moment in American history, but we have had difficult moments before. And I am confident from the bottom of my heart that if we stand together and we do not allow some right-wing extremists to divide us up by the color of our skin or our religion or where we were born or our sexual orientation, if we stand together, we can save this country. We can defeat oligarchy. We can defeat the movement toward authoritarianism. And in fact, we can create an economy and a government that works for all, not just a few.
Applause. Standing ovation. Mic drop. Bravo. I mean, it just, yes. The only thing is, I hate to tell him, please don't run for president. You will fuck us in the ass.
Yes, Bernie, please don't. Please don't. I want you to have a lovely retirement, Bernie, after all of this is said and done. I want you to just be able to enjoy what's left of your living days and let the young kids handle it.
I'm sorry. He's going to be 88 years old if he runs for president in 28. Are you going to vote for an 88-year-old man?
No.
I'm not going to do it.
No.
So, and I'm sorry. In AOC, don't you fucking dare run either. We've already had 3 chicks. 2 chicks. You're going to put a third and another woman of color up against whoever?
We need a white, heterosexual, middle-aged male.
Tim Walz. Tim Walz. Another on State of the State address. I just sent it to you, Tony. It's again another epic speaker. He better run. I want him to run.
Yeah. And do what Joe did. Choose a woman, maybe a woman of color, as your vice president.
Yep. Yeah. You want AOC, you want Crockett, you want Ayanna Pressley. Let's roll. I'd love to see Ayanna Pressley in there with her fucking bald head and just be like, and her, oh God, she's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Like, stunningly beautiful. Same with Jasmine. Same with AOC. No wonder the right hates them so much. They know they can't get with them.
Yep.
We broke up with you for a reason, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Play Tim Walz. Another epic speaker, and I love him. Adore him.
And let's talk about freedom. Here in Minnesota, that freedom means several things. It means freedom from hunger and poverty. It means the freedom to worship or not. It means the freedom to be who you are any way you choose. And that is a birthright, not dependent on how much money you make, where your family came from, or the current issue of the day. That's what freedom looks like.
Yep. Again, standing O, I mean, this is what we need.
Yeah.
This is the messaging we need. Freedom. You want freedom? You right-wing maggots kept talking about freedom, but when you have no Social Security and no health care and your 401k is gone, where the fuck is your freedom now, bro?
Right. And we're seeing a shift down here. I have to say I'm very pleased to announce that we are seeing a shift down here. There've been a couple of places that Cletus has gone recently where he has talked to people prior and couldn't get them to budge. But now all of a sudden, because it's hitting their pocketbooks, they're getting on board. And they're calling the motherfucker out. And the rest of the Republicans need to grow a set of balls and do the same. Benny, you're muted.
Money talks and bullshit walks.
That's right.
It's always been the way.
Which reminds me about our watch parties. Okay. It's watch party weekend with the Suffragettes. Okay.
That's right.
So, we are going to be doing 2 watch party. Well, actually, technically 3. Saturday night, we're doing the comedy special, not the correspondence dinner with Stephanie Miller, Fugelsang, Sparks, Frangela, and all the special guests that they have. I think this one's going to be really, really epic. There's more people who are jumping on board who are going to show up. So we're going to do that Saturday night. I think it starts at 9. We'll probably start. And by the way, if you want to join the watch party, we're not going to do it on the channel. We can't do that. We got to do it through Zoom call. So you send us your email. We'll send you a link. You click on the link and it'll pop up. And you can do the watch party with us. It's kind of behind the scenes, whatever. Okay, that's the first watch party. That's Saturday night. Sunday and Monday. Sunday and Monday, we're going to do a watch party of part 1 and part 2 of Dark Money Game. They're both 2 hours long. So get your popcorn, get your stuff ready. Plan to sit there for a while.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
We will probably, at the hour mark, try to take a break. Everybody can pee and come back within 10, 15 minutes. But it's a watch party. We're going to watch the movie. And we talk in the chat on Zoom, through Zoom.
And then conversation after we're done with the viewing.
Yeah. And so, again, if you're interested in watching either or both, let us know. Send us an email. If you're interested in both, just say both. If you want the comedy and not the documentary, fine. Just say comedy only or whatever. Documentary only. We'll try to hook it all up so that as many as people, because I really think the documentary is really, really important that everybody watches it. And I know a lot of you guys don't have cable anymore. And so I want to provide it because it's too important to pass up. And I don't expect you guys to go out there and get a free trial from whatever HBO or whatever to watch the goddamn thing. No, you come here, we're going to watch it, watch party. Saturday night, 8 p.m., Sunday night, I don't know, should we start it at 7 or 8? I don't know, it's 2 hours long. So we start at 7, it started at 8, that takes us to 10. You know what I mean? So we'll try to get on an hour before, let everybody get in, watch the thing, and then we'll have a talk afterwards. So just to keep you guys up to date on the watch parties all weekend long that are going to be here with the Suffragettes and the Suffragettes. Can't forget about those guys because you guys are too awesome. And no, it's so... the documentary is called Dark Money Game. And it's all about dark money. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Where it started, where it began, where we are now. Okay? Yeah. So, it's really, really good. And I wouldn't say it's mandatory watching unless it was freaking mandatory watching. It's like Benny saying, you got to watch The Dubious Friends of Donald Trump. You got We watched
We should have a watch party for that too.
Yeah, well, we had a watch party for Idiocracy. You know, we've had a watch party for other Stephanie Miller comedy shows. So we do watch parties, you know, kind of frequently. And we would really love it if you guys would join us. And even if we already have your email, please send us that you're interested.
Request, yes.
Even if we already have it, so we get you on the list and make sure that everybody gets in and involved. So, moving on. All right, Buttigieg.
Moving on. Did everybody hit the thumbs up and share on all your social medias?
Yeah. Please do. Please do. Please do that. Like, share, subscribe, so that we can grow our numbers. It'd be really, really great. So,
and again, commenting at the end of the show is also good to come back and comment on the stream. You can say whatever you want. You know, like
pull up the replay and put in a comment.
Yep.
All very healthy vitamins for the algorithm.
Now, I would like to see maybe a VP Buttigieg.
Yeah.
Running with Walz.
Yeah. He would be great for the position. Primarily because he has this ability to speak to the American people in a way that they actually understand and get on board with. And we really got to see that at work on the podcast. I think it's called Flagrant, that he did. That's they're not like they're Joe Rogan wannabes, but by the end of the podcast, he had kind of won them over to understanding what the Democrats are trying to do. So,
and I think it's the way he says things. He says things on a level like that you and I you want to go to work, you want to have a pay, you want to have a kid, you want this, you go to bed at night. Yeah. I love
That's the video. I sent 5 eggs. Yeah.
I love this video. I sent him 2 videos. The first one is the one I want you to play first. That is just epic.
Buttigieg?
Yeah. Buttigieg with 1 heart. And then there's Buttigieg with 2 hearts.
He's got a heart on.
There's 2 vid clips. So I'm not sure exactly which one he's going to play here, but both of them are great, so I don't care.
The folks who are saying like government got this wrong, which might be true any number of times, what they're really saying is like the policies of this person in government got it wrong, but they don't have an answer. Their answer is burn it all down, right? If we haven't solved poverty, their answer is we're going to slash Medicaid, which is what the Republican budget moving through Congress right now will do, is slash Medicaid. Medicaid may not be perfect. In fact, I know for a fact, like many issues come up in the way it's administered, the way people have access to it. But I also know for a fact that if your answer to that is just to cut out a bunch of poor people, or VA, like any veteran can tell you, the horror stories of all the times things didn't go right in dealing with the VA. But if you think the answer is to just cut it or privatize it, that's not an answer. Right. Like, we can do better than that. And I think my party's job is to make clear what that looks like.
Yeah.
So, Tony, the other video is in between the videos I sent you in the beginning. There you go. So, another, again, a great way to state it. This is, though, epic. In my opinion, this is how you win over MAGA people, by talking to them like they're 3 years old.
I want everyday life.
I'm digging the beard.
I like the beard too.
That's what they want too.
You get up in the morning, but importantly, like all the controversies are over what that's like. Like I want you to be able to get up in the morning, and the first thing you do is you commute to work, and by the way, if you're on EV, I want that to be affordable for you, or if you're on public transit, not to get back into the subway situation, but I want you to have good public transit to get to where you're going. And then when you get to that job, I want you to be paid well. And if you're about to have a kid, I want you to know that you're going to have parental leave when you have that kid. And if you don't want to have a kid, I want you to have the right to choose whether to have a kid, which means access to birth control and abortion and those things that give you the freedom to decide on that. And if you already have a kid, when you pick them up at school, I want that school to be good, not having its funding slashed while they set fire to the Department of Education. Yeah. And then when you get home, I want you to be in a neighborhood that is safe and where you can breathe the air because we didn't let them get rid of the Clean Air Act. And you don't have to think for one moment about whether the air you breathe or the water you drink is clean and clear, which actually takes a lot because it means the government has to constrain those actors that would make you unfree by polluting the air and polluting the water. And then when you go to bed, I want you to know that your family's going to be fine, even if it's family like mine, despite there being some Supreme Court justice who wants to obliterate your family because it doesn't match his interpretation of his religion. Like, that's the life I want everybody to be able to live.
Yeah, I think
we can deliver that.
That's
fine.
That's your promo for when you.
Why do you think he can win over these right-wing nut jobs? Because when you talk to them like that, that's how he wins them over.
Yep.
Just straight up.
He is the perfect politician in my book. He covers all the bases as far as capabilities and compassion go.
Yes.
You know?
Well, and he has this innate ability to speak to the common man in a way that they understand, and that's a big factor in democratic messaging. You know, someone in the chat said don't use big words, and that's a big part of it. You can't use big words. You can't get into complex subjects because then you lose them. And he's here in a casual setting on a right-wing podcast, and you heard these guys at the end when he was done speaking. They're like, clip that. Yeah. That's your promo right there. Clip that.
Yeah. And they're agreeing with them and they're nodding their heads and they're going, yeah, dude, that's exactly what I want. Well, if you want the same thing, then you got to vote for fucking Democrats because the Republicans are all owned by Russia. So I don't know how else to explain it to y'all. We've been trying to tell you.
Yep. Did you guys, do you have the clip of him talking about when he got deployed?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, it's a great clip. I'll find it and send it to you. But it's a bit of a tearjerker.
Yeah, we don't need that right today. I need a day with no tears.
Well, the only reason it's a tearjerker is because okay, so prior to him being deployed, he was mayor. He was already in the government, and then he got deployed. He had to write a letter to his family, and doing so. He kind of realized that, you know, he had been holding himself back specifically from being able to fall in love because coming out would have ruined his political career. So when he came back from deployment, he decided he's not going to do that anymore. He deserves love just like everyone else.
Yep.
He came out and guess what? He found the love of his life and now they have kids.
Yep.
And it was a life-changing experience for him. And for the most part, he's been accepted for who he is. Though the right will still try to, you know, put him down for it.
We already know that the right had broke Grindr twice during the fucking Republican convention in Wisconsin. So we all know that they're closeted gays. And what I have to agree with the ladies from IHIP. I've had a podcast when they keep saying that I think all these right-wing, the bigger the cross, the bigger the nut job, the bigger the closeted gay, and they're all out there going anti this, anti that. You know, and they're the ones who are breaking Grindr.
Yes. They're also
just
the ones.
I'm sorry. They're completely
ahead,
miserable with their own existence. And that's why they're such hateful motherfuckers.
Yeah.
If they can't have what they want, they don't want anybody else to have anything.
Exactly. If they're going to be miserable, they want everybody else to be miserable.
They can't live outside the closet without being judged by their churches and by their circles and all this stuff. They can't live the free lifestyle like most gay people live. And that's what Buttigieg's story is so, it's so uplifting because he was afraid to be who he was. And then he was like, fuck it. I saw combat. I saw people die. I'm going to be myself. Fuck everyone. Middle fingers in the air. And I'm going to be myself and nobody's going to stop me.
That's exactly why I was hoping we could play that clip, because it's a tearjerker, but it's an inspirational tearjerker.
I know.
But going back to, they want everybody to be miserable. In Indiana, the state school board, I believe it is trying to remove education about consent from their sex education program. And guess who's trying to do it? It's a Republican.
Of course.
He wants to give it to the local level so that every school district can decide on their own whether or not to include consent as part of their education in sex ed. And one of the people on the board of the clip I saw, he flat out told this guy, he's like, "You are making our state an embarrassment."
Good. Good.
And again, not only do they want to do that, but they want to roll back child labor laws so that they can put children to work. They want to roll back child marriage laws so they can marry children off. And let's be honest, those girls. Are all girls they're trying to marry off. Then as Sage mentioned in our last stream, in California, they're trying to make it legal for them to force immigrant women to marry men who can't find wives because they're incels and don't know how to treat women appropriately.
Right.
This makes me so fucking angry. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh shit.
But when you compare and contrast, okay, you've got all that shit that they're trying to do on that level, and then you compare Pete's two videos that we just watched. The right choice is very clear. The correct choice is very clear.
Of course it is. If you're not a hateful fucking asshole, it's perfectly clear.
Exactly. Well, if you're not a privileged white man who feels like they are losing their privilege,
oh my God,
by giving equality to others, because that's what it boils down to.
I so want to talk about this. I saw something earlier today, and can't remember what sparked it, but the white male fragility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with you guys, but you guys need to fucking grow a pair of balls. I'm not kidding on this one. I'm sorry. You have had the upper hand your entire fucking life. If you are white and you are male and you grew up with any kind of money at all, you had the upper fucking hand your entire life. I'm so sick of talking about white male fragility that I could just fucking puke myself. And you call yourselves alpha males? Oh, Josh Hawley. You think Josh Hawley is an alpha male? He sets off my gaydar so bad. Mike Johnson, gaydar so bad. Like, my gaydar is going off all the time when I see these right-wing Republican men, and they're so soft-handed and skinny and scrawny, and they're not even those big dudes who walk around like this, who can't put their arms down because they work out
carrying
too goddamn much.
Watermelons.
Yeah, like you look ridiculous. Yep. I like a normal dudes, just normal dudes. Don't be one extreme or the other. And you're the one who's bitching so much about gay rights and trans and da-da-da-da and all these, everything. It's like, what is that thing? Doth protest too much or something? What is that?
Thou doth protest too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's like, you're blazingly in the closet, dudes. Like, blazingly. It's so fucking obvious. Madison Cawthorn. Remember him?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fooling around with his cousin, invited to these gay sex orgies, or the cocaine sex orgies is what he called them.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, how fast did they kick his fucking ass out of there?
Right directly. They got rid of him right directly.
Boy, they kicked his ass out of there.
As soon as he mentioned it.
They wheeled his ass right out.
Well,
See you later.
Dana Goldberg, the comedian, she goes, just watch. Hegseth is going to get kicked out. Yep. Pretty sure about this one. Thing is, he worked for Fox News. He's now worked in the Trump administration. He's got dirt on fucking everyone. Yeah. Everyone. And so
he'll have a price tag.
Yeah, so he's going to have a price tag. You're exactly right, Benny. He's going to get an NDA. He's going to sign an NDA, and he's going to get a big, fat fucking package to keep his fucking mouth shut. And I bet the same thing happened with Madison Cawthorn. We don't know.
Paid for by the taxpayer. Let's just be honest.
Oh, well, yeah. But they got to shut his ass up somehow, and that's got big money.
They have that fund. They have that fund that they have set aside for hush money for their fucking boo-boos.
Right.
Their boo-boos.
That's the taxpayers' money. Motherfuckers.
Yeah. No. I get it, honey. Yeah, they want registries for women's pregnancies, women's periods, and now children with autism. But there's going to be no registry for guns. Now, let's go figure it out, ladies and gentlemen, what they want here now. Come on now. Where's my banjo?
Doesn't that sound like lots of fun?
But it ain't
Look what I can do.
Thank you, Go With The Flow Farm.
Oh, what? Oh, I missed it.
5 memberships. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. No, I
Go with the flow.
It's amazing projection, hypocrisy. The way they talk about the Maryland man who's stuck. I'm going to call him the Maryland man. I don't care.
It pisses them off.
It pisses them off so fucking bad. And they're like, he's a criminal.
Hello, Elizabeth.
And now they're trying to depict Democrats as keeping all the criminals in the United States. Well, guess what? We got plenty of jails here, motherfucker. Why can't they just stay in our own fucking jails? Why do you got to ship them off to fucking El Salvador, motherfucker?
And pay El Salvador to keep them at that.
Yes.
And again, taxpayer dollar.
Yeah, don't we already have fucking taxpayer-funded goddamn prisons right fucking here?
Right.
A particular sheriff's department that I worked for was paid $3 million to house 2 federal inmates for a month.
Yep.
$3 million. None of that money went into the community. It all went into buying tactical gear for the sheriff's department.
Not surprising. And again, so we're funding an El Salvadorian prison.
Yes, ma'am.
We can't feed our poor. We can't give people health care. We can't make sure that we have clean air and we have clean water, but we can pay an El Salvadorian prison.
What did I say? Waste, fraud, and abuse equals Donald motherfucking Trump.
Yep. He's been waste, fraud, and abuse his entire life. That's why he's so good at it. And he had the best waste, abuse, and fraud fucking teacher that you could buy.
That's right. Also a closeted gay man.
I don't know how closeted he was, Roy Cohn.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how closeted he was.
On his dying bed of AIDS. He said, what do you want your legacy to be? He was asked a question and he said, in third person, I want Roy Cohn to be known as a straight man who fucked little boys. That's a direct fucking quote from his fucking deathbed as he's dying from fucking AIDS. A straight man who fucked little boys. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And wait, hold on. Roy Cohn, one of probably Donald Trump's only best friends ever, besides Jeffrey Epstein, his only other best friend. Because I've never known anybody to be bigger or better friends with him longer than those two.
Right.
and now they're both gone. He's got no friends anymore. But both of them were horrible people. You got Epstein diddling little girls, Cohen diddling little boys. What
doing
the
horrible
fuck?
things to children.
Exactly.
All three of them.
Sick.
That's right.
Fucks. You're all sick.
Yeah. Thank you, Rosanna, for the super chat.
Rosanna, yeah, you bet you, baby.
I'm reading a headline. White House assesses ways to persuade women to have more children.
Shut up.
I got a couple of ways you can help persuade women to have more children. Let's say you give us health care immediately. We all get health care. How about you make sure that the kids can be fed? And how about you make sure they have safe schools to go to, so I don't have to worry every time I send my kid to school whether or not she's going to come home? How about you make sure they have clean water and clean air?
How about giving you time off when you have the fucking baby?
Time off.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Little maternity leave.
Yeah, a maternity leave. How about also it costs, they're like, oh, we'll give you $5,000 to have a kid. Guess what?
That doesn't pay for the first 6 months of diapers. Are you
doesn't even pay for the birth.
It doesn't
even pay for the birth.
It doesn't pay for the hospital room to have the kid.
Oh, but I have $5,000 in my pocket right now.
How about you also make sure that women can safely have children in our country? Because again, let me reiterate, it is more dangerous to be a pregnant woman in America than it is to be a police officer in America. There's a good starting point.
Yeah.
You know, you want women to have kids. Let's start there.
Yeah. How about we have the highest mortality
maternal and infant mortality rate.
Yep. So, maybe it could start there, motherfuckers, but you don't know. You never look beyond your fucking nose. They have these big wild plans and never play the tape through. How it's going to end, what's going to happen. People are going to Elon Musk is finding out. He fucked around enough, and now he's finding the fuck out. Nobody wants him around. You can hear him bawling in the fucking White House.
I would pay to hear that. I would pay to hear that.
And getting into screaming matches with all the other billionaires.
Oh, they work for Dinky.
While Dinky's roaming around the White House lawn completely have no idea where he is.
Are we great again yet? God damn it.
Oh, man, it's getting sweaty over there.
He was wandering around looking for a place to put giant flagpoles.
Which my golf ball?
100 foot, 50 foot, 100 foot flagpoles. Woo! How are you?
Run that one by me again there, Whiskey Dick. Holy shit.
How the fuck are your giant flagpoles gonna help people with their Social Security and their fucking 401ks being wiped out? I want to know how your fucking giant 2 dicks, they're gonna be 2 apparently. Yeah. 2 major flagpoles. And one is going to have Trump and the other one's going to have the American flag? Or is it just going to be Trump flags up there? Massive
Probably just Trump flags.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking Nazi.
Manufactured in China that he didn't have to pay the tariffs on as well.
This is making me very dizzy. Listen, I have a flag that I have to pass quite frequently. Actually, they have an array of flags, 4 of them to be precise. And I have all I can do to not stop at their house and knock on their door. Now, I'm trying to muster up the sanity to do that. If you catch my drift. I don't want to knock on their door and be angry, but I do want to knock on their door and totally get my point across. And hopefully, you know, in time, I won't have to look at that fucking flag when I'm driving down that road.
Benny, I have a suggestion, okay? You have to wear your pearls that you're wearing right now. And then you have to also wear that pink top that you wore to when you were like, no kings. That
was a frock, baby. That was a frock.
Oh, I thought it looked like it. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw the top, right? So it looks like a tank top. The pink lace tank top dress. Okay.
Thank you.
Got to walk
I just
up
had it stuffed.
and hand them the list, the Katie Johnson case, and then the list of kids that
Yeah.
Okay. And in your pink and in your pearls. Because and I would lie my fucking ass off and be like, I voted for him twice too. And I just can't do it this time. And with my pearls and my pink, and I just thought y'all should know because maybe y'all just don't know, and maybe this might change your mind.
It certainly changed mine.
Put that in.
There's your approach, Benny.
just be all stupid, right? Stupid.
Hey, if you got a flag pin or a cross pin you can put on just to
a cross,
seal the deal.
Totally. Put on a little gold cross like fucking Robo.
Hang it off my pearls.
Yeah, no, the pearls will do it. And the pink frock, yes. Okay, maybe not the blue hair and the shaved head, but.
Well, what do you want me to do? Wear a hat?
No.
Necklace sun hat?
Wear my fuck'em hat?
Before you dye your hair blue again, you have to do this with your pearls and your pink lace and go over there.
I'm not doing my hair blue again yet. I'm doing it silver again.
All right, cool. So that's just my suggestion. And
that's not a bad idea. I still have to reel it in. I mean, I've never professed to be an actress, and that to me requires some heavy duty acting.
Oh, I would throw it all on your southern charm.
So I have to,
No, you have to work it out. I'll help you write your script. I'll help you write your script.
Okay, good. I'll have to be able to not act anxious, let's just say.
You have to act like you were a MAGA and now you're a reformed MAGA.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would do it though. I would do it all day, 1,000 times a day. But I am a performer and I probably could pull it off. You're a performer too. You know how to fucking do this shit.
But I'm not an actor. See, there's a difference.
There is it's the same shit. It's the same shit. When you get into the song that you love very much, it's the same thing. You put all your emotion into it.
You mean when I pretend to play music?
Put all your emotion into changing their mind. I'm gonna change your mind. I just thought you should know. I did research on the Epstein file.
My chesticles alone. Oh. Come on,
it doesn't hurt if you do show a little cleavage when you go, Benny, just to distract them.
Yeah, because, chesticles are everything.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. If a woman opens the door, chesticles are not going to be what she wants to see. If a dude opens the door, you want cleavage, but you got to figure out who lives there.
They're the fun bags of life.
Fun bags of life.
Call from Super Saint.
Super Saint on the phone in the house. We love you, Super Saint. Go ahead, honey.
I'm calling in a little early. I'm sorry, but this is breaking news.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth had an internet connection that bypassed the Pentagon's security protocol set up in his office to use the Signal messaging app on a personal computer.
Yep.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that, but I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support, but I wanted to call and just say that that's breaking news. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks.
Thank you for the breaking news, honey.
Talk to you later.
Get better soon, sweetie.
Okay, thanks a bunch. Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
Yeah.
So he's
Are you
also setting up a
surprised?
makeup station so they can make sure that he's fully properly. Yeah, but before he does any press.
Have you heard the rest of this? Okay, first of all, he wanted to spend $40,000 on a fucking makeup room next to the press room in the fucking Pentagon. Number one. Number two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think so a lot more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
bit.
So then he comes out and says, I didn't want a makeup room when at the Pentagon is like, it's total bullshit. He wanted a fucking makeup room.
Yeah.
So but then he scaled it back from 40 to I don't even know how much. Okay, so we don't know how much. So anyway, then he comes out, or he had somebody come out and say for him, he does not have a makeup artist. He does his makeup himself. Oh my God.
Just like Daddy.
Alpha male's my asshole.
Oh.
Alpha male, my asshole. Oh my God.
Today, who's gonna win?
Diane.
I don't have a makeup artist. I do my makeup by myself. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm so hot. And like, oh my God, I'm gonna give you like
Yeah.
a makeup tutorial on like how to like do your makeup for the Pentagon. You know, you want a light color. You don't want anything too, and you guys are mad at drag queens. You don't like drag queen hour? And Donald Trump has got the worst makeup, the worst hair, lives in his shoes, wears a girdle. I mean,
Pants every day.
Oh my God. JD Vance, the fucking guy liner, in the fucking mascara, in the nose job, and being made over by Peter Thiel, like this gay billionaire weirdo dude. Like, you wear more makeup than fucking trans people do. Like, they wear
more makeup than I do.
Drag queen.
Drag queens. That's what I was looking for. Drag queens.
Drag queens, darling.
Well,
I love my drag queens.
I do too.
That's right.
I do too. And you know what? I need makeup tutorials from fucking drag queens. Okay, I could use a goddamn couple pointers because they're fucking experts at this shit. But
they damn sure are.
They all wear makeup. They're all obsessed with how they look, and they're like,
"What the fuck?"
And they're alpha males, real rough and tumble.
So, Diane, someone in the chat just mentioned Dinky's got a rally in Michigan next Tuesday.
He does?
Sick of it. Just that protest Dinky's rally in Michigan.
I was just going to say, you guys might have to attend.
I might have to go get myself arrested.
That would be fun. No. That's okay.
Speaking of getting arrested. So the woman we covered, I believe it was in Idaho, who was pulled out of the town hall meeting by 6 men.
Yeah.
All 6 men have been charged.
Nice. Yes. Fuck yeah. No badge. No fucking nothing. You can't just drag women out of fucking place.
Shame on them motherfuckers. And shame on that sheriff for sicking them on her.
That's
He's
right.
just as
He
guilty
needs to
as
be
they
in jail.
are.
Yeah, he needs to be in jail too. He needs to be charged too.
Yep, he sure does. Fucking. I hate dirty law enforcement officers. I'm sorry.
I know, you
they
being-
just fucking piss me off. It's like getting sand rubbed in my eyes.
Well,
you know what I
everybody
mean?
does. Maybe everybody here doesn't know that you're an ex-cop, Benny.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I think most
it does
people
matter.
detest fucking dirty law enforcement officers.
Can I get a beer, Benny, please?
We all know what their job is supposed to be, but some of them do not.
Yep. No, I can't
Drives
imagine.
me fucking nuts.
I can't imagine, like, me being a musician. I don't know any corrupt musicians. Okay, we're all like struggling to I don't know, get a fucking dollar. Okay, so like, I can't imagine being in an industry where like you don't know who's on the level and who's not. And how many TV and movie fucking shows have we watched where there's always that dirty cop and, fuck something up for everybody else, the bad apple, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've also seen the whole fucking precinct. Do you remember Giuliani?
yes.
Like, remember Giuliani? I think it was after Giuliani's era. I want to say it was after Giuliani era of being a mayor. They found all this police corruption in the police department in New York City, and they cleaned fucking house. I don't know if I'm right on my timeline, but I don't know if it was before Giuliani or after Giuliani. I can't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I just remember them cleaning the fucking house.
Every law enforcement office, let's just say, for lack of a better word, in every state, in every town, they all need to be scrubbed with a fine-tooth comb.
Nina in our chat just said, Officer Loco. Oh, I don't know. I missed John Duff saying it first.
Maybe just a little.
Hey, also for Loco, I don't know. Also for Loco, maybe I can hang out with you. You seem fun.
I never busted anybody for weed.
Oh my God, just leave her alone. Just leave Betty Loco alone. Just leave her alone.
But don't let me catch you driving and drinking, and don't let me catch you putting a fucking hand on a lady or a child.
Watch the fuck out.
Then we have issues.
Yeah. Yep.
Then we have issues.
I bet, Betty, you were the best cop ever. I would love to see that.
The good old days. Would I do it again? No. And for the simple reason that there are bad cops, and it's so hard to stomach being around those people and saying things but not being heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being like probably one of the only women in there being a cop too. That must have been.
There were only a few of us.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. But you're tough as fucking nails. You're still tough as nails. Oh boy, I wouldn't want to fuck with you, Benny. Can we be friends forever? I don't want to ever be on your bad side. I'll tell you what.
Look, I'm a very peaceful person by nature, but I don't like to take any shit or eat any shit from any assholes.
Never. We should
And
never do
I
it.
have a very wide asshole radar. I can take a lot of asshole before it fucking really fucking grinds my gears. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like you really have to be an asshole.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I do want to bring this up. Okay, so last week when we found out that Christy Num got her fucking bag, her fucking purse stolen, I said it was a Birkin, but I was wrong. It was a Gucci. And by the way, I just have to ask a question. I don't know how much a Gucci bag costs. I'm sure they're a lot of fucking money. It would take 2 seconds to look it up. if I had the money to ever have a Gucci bag or a Louis Vuitton or a Birkin, I would never, ever, ever put it on the
Right
floor
here.
of a restaurant.
Right.
Never, ever in a million fucking years would I put it on the floor of a restaurant. There's something.
That's how much respect they have for the value of things. They have no respect.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody else is paying for it. We are.
She didn't buy it. Because if she bought it herself with her own fucking money, she wouldn't put it on the fucking floor. In fact, I've seen in restaurants before, well, they will bring a chair or a little side table for you to put your Birkin bag so you don't have to put it on the floor or on the table.
Call from Moms Russo. To
on the floor or on the table. Birkin bag. Oh my God, Moms Russo. Thanks for.
I just want you to know, of course, you know me, Fast Fingers Research. The cheapest Gucci bag in 2025, $1,500.
And it's small. And it's small. It's like a pocketbook this big, right? It's not even a
right.
Yeah. It's nothing. Yeah.
And they call that the 6 most affordable Gucci bags. Yeah, it's a little round one, no bigger than probably Benny's disco ball up on the wall there.
Yeah. Is it bigger than my mirror?
Yeah. A little bit bigger than that, Benny, but yeah, $1,500. That's all I wanted to call about. Mwah. Bye, guys.
God damn it.
Bye, honey.
Love you, Ma.
Well, Moms, Moms, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a friend who gave you a Birkin, yeah?
No, Dooney and Burke.
Oh, a Dooney and Burke.
A Dooney and Burke. And they're not cheap either. Yeah, Doonies. They're nice.
No.
Somebody gave it to me, and it scared the hell out of me. I wouldn't put it down anywhere because I was terrified somebody was going to steal it. Yeah. I can't have expensive things. I'm too poor for that kind of shit.
I don't want expensive things. I just want the things that make me comfortable and happy in my very mundane life.
Yeah, my brain can't handle something that's worth more than my rent.
Me either.
All right, guys, we love you.
Love you, Moms. Thanks for calling in. And thanks for the stickers, sweetie. They're great. I love them.
Sure.
Okay. So now,
real quick question for Benny with her law enforcement background. What happens when you encounter someone who not only has a large amount of cash on them, but also has illicit substances on them?
Were they illicit?
Together.
Well, you can only assume one thing now. Yeah. So, it goes down like that. You got this, you got that. I know what you're up to. You know what you're up to. We both know what you're up to. Now we have to take a ride together. An unanticipated ride.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but don't both get confiscated?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Everything gets confiscated. Even your clothing. Everything.
Just saying.
Your underwear. You get to bend over and pull your cheeks really far apart and cough. That's the fun part that they really like the best when you haul somebody in. It's that part.
Oh my God.
Good point there, Susie Jones. She said they gave Bonnie Willis shit for having cash at home.
Yeah.
But Christine has $3K in her purse.
Yeah, just traveling around with it. That she's going to spend on Easter when it's dinner hour on a Sunday after Easter. What the fuck?
Well, you don't have a credit card, bitch.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop lying. You're lying. So stop lying, lady.
I love this post that I saw from Military Wives. And it's a little video. And they're totally fucking busting Hegseth's balls. Okay? The whole thing.
Fuck yeah.
It's like,
come on, ladies.
Military spouses. Yeah, I know not to loop Nana into a group chat about troop movements. It's one of the quotes. It's so great. And it's just wife after military spouse. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I want to see more of this shit.
Right.
Busting their balls on a daily, hourly, minute by minute basis.
This is the age of high speed internet. We could do this, on a nanosecond by nanosecond basis.
That's what we need.
We have the technology. We just need to fucking use it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Elizabeth in the chat.
Wizzy Buff.
Wizzy Buff is up in the chat. I can't see the chat. Hi, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
I'll have this sorted out someday where I can actually see the chat.
We're military spouses. We can read a deployment order and not immediately forward it to our sorority sisters.
We're military spouses. We don't text our war plans to journalists.
We're military wives. Of course we're not handing out classified information like it's party favors.
We're military wives. Of course we've raised toddlers with better OBSEC.
I'm a military wife. But of course, my husband never included me in messages where he was planning war operations.
We're military wives, and we've kept more secrets than your favorite colonel with a burner phone.
We're military spouses. We know not to loop Nana into a group chat about troop movements.
We're military wives. We don't confuse pillow talk with Pentagon briefings.
Tell us more about national security, Pete.
We'll take notes on a secure channel.
Lethal my ass.
That one's good.
Fuck yeah.
Ladies, thank you. Thank you. We're not going to loop now
Love
into
it.
our group chat. Oh my God. I kind of wish they had done it more like that, but
Here's to you, ladies.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Let's do a social. Woohoo! Love you.
Can we talk about the new correspondence at the White House?
I don't understand.
What did fucking Robo bitch say today? Like,
No. It's not about bullshit. It's not about bullshit, Barbie. Okay.
It's about Tim Pool.
Tim Pool, and then Steve Bannon's War Room has a new correspondent. OAN has a new correspondent. It's just, and Steve Bannon's correspondent, what's her name? Natalie Winters. She's being trolled by MAGA because they think she dresses too skimpy. She actually came out and said that her purpose within the White House press pool is not to cover the White House, but to cover the media in the White House press pool.
I've got it.
Let's not forget Brian Glenn. He is now a White House correspondent. MTG's side piece is now a White House correspondent.
Oh my God.
Side piece.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
Oh, and by the way, I just want to let everybody know the reason why Kristi Noem had $3,000 in her purse is to cover up all her hotel bills with her fucking squeeze, which is Corey Lewandowski. So they're having an affair, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like the worst well-kept secret in goddamn DC. It's not even a secret. Everybody fucking knows.
It's no secret, man. It's no
Jesus
secret.
Christ. Yeah, Brian Glenn.
Oh my God.
Brian Glenn
These
and MTG.
These people and their family values.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Rabbits have better family fucking values than these fucking people.
I can't. You spend your life trying to do the right thing and be a kind and considerate person, and always be concerned about the welfare of others. You try to be like that, and then you have MAGA.
Fucking shit show, clown circus of cult members.
The most hateful things to ever fucking crawl on the face of the earth.
Yes.
Yes.
Certainly.
And that's comparing them to like Tyrannosaurus Rexes and stuff too.
And that's being polite about it as well, Benny.
Yes.
We're being very
I'm being
polite.
as kind as I can. This is me being kind.
Well, another reason why, we're so glad that you guys are here with us, because we just want y'all to know that you're not taking crazy pills.
Might be smoking a little crazy cannabis, but
I have to smoke weed. I have to fucking drink beer. I'm gonna go fucking lose my mind if I don't fucking.
No, cannabis
I'd be wound up
is,
like a yeah. Forget about it.
Without cannabis, I would totally be every bit of what my last second part of my name says. I would be completely fucking.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
My blood pressure would be through the roof.
Elizabeth, I think Elizabeth hit it perfectly on the head. General Hospital was less of a soap opera.
Oh my God, you're so right. You are so right. Remember General Hospital in the 80s? It was like the biggest thing ever. We couldn't wait to get home from school, watch the next episode, Luke and Laura get married, and it was like, yeah, it was so great. And I know Billy still watches. He still
I was going to say, you can watch it on Hulu now.
Billy. Now, the last soap opera and the only soap opera I ever watched was Dark Shadows.
Yes, Dark Shadows. I did watch that one.
But all the rest of them,
yeah.
She's absolutely right. There is more drama. He's got the tariffs. They're on, they're off, they're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. They're like, woo-hoo-hoo. And then he's like, backs down on fucking China. He's like, oh yeah, 145 million% of fucking tariffs on China. And then he's like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that because the shelves of Target and fucking Walmart will be fucking empty. So I had to reverse direction and like not
all
do
those
that.
groceries.
Oh my God. It's like, you are such a fucking pussy.
Yes,
I can't. It's
and
dizzying.
And even more so, then he blames it on everyone else. It wasn't his fault. It's everybody else's fault.
Did anybody ever see that movie? What was the name of it?
While you're thinking of it, he goes, I'm gonna fire the Fed chair, and then the next day he's asked, are you gonna fire the Fed chair? He's like, no, I'm not gonna. Who said I was gonna fire the Fed? You did, motherfucker. You know.
Clearly doesn't know what he's saying day to day.
Yeah, now.
No clue. Even Hegseth is like, oh, I didn't say that. I didn't leak anything. Yeah, dude, the leaker is you, bro. You know, like, he's like, we have to get an investigation into the leakers. Yeah, like, leakers. And, dude, the leaker is you. Just cut it out. The gaslighting, the projection. I'm sorry, I can't. What?
I was just gonna say, I want an AI filter. So every time I watch these people, they're
pulling on their hair. And like, oh my God, Zelensky is really like, he's kind of like the bad guy because he won't give up his land and like he won't stop fighting the invasion into his own country. Oh my God, he's so difficult. Like, why won't he just capitulate? Like, what?
You foolish,
I think I should have been an actress. I could do that all fucking day. I do it on my streams. Oh my God, welcome to my shitty house.
Well, and how funny is it? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but how funny is it that all the bros that are out there, the MAGA bros, every single one of them have turned into a valley girl when they speak. Have you noticed this?
Like, oh my God, I can like. How many times do you have to say like in one sentence? We got over that in the 80s.
Like they're trying to remake Heathers or
Gag
something.
me with a spoon and give me my daddy's credit card. Oh my God.
It's not a tumor.
Oh my goodness.
Now we need drops from Valley Girl. Like, gag me with a spoon. Like, you're the worst Secretary of Defense ever. Oh my God. And your hair,
Oh my
like,
God.
really sucks.
Yeah, I can't.
It's a reality TV show. We're living in it. We might as well play it.
When I come upon somebody who speaks like that, I just look at them like this.
Yeah. And they all talk like that.
That's all. That's it. I mean, because I'm so gobsmacked that anybody thinks that that's cute or cool or attractive or trendy.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Totally.
Totally.
Oh my God. Totally, Elizabeth. Totally. Like,
And you know what else?
totally.
You know what
There's
else
your
bothers
little
me?
rat.
The gravelly, the girls who speak all gravelly.
Oh my God, they have vocal
Oh my
fry.
God, gravelly,
Vocal fry.
I can't even listen to it.
That's what I call it.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Oh my God, my life is so difficult.
Oh my God.
Nobody wants to date me.
Now, a warning.
You guys have officially helped me reach my ab crunches for the day. I don't think my ab muscles can take it.
It's so good for you. It's like exercise, but better.
Nobody'll date me because I sound like a frog.
I know.
Oh,
why did they do that?
This is fantastic.
Why? Is it so hard to put forth the effort to get enough air?
No, I seriously think it's this. I seriously think, okay, reality TV started this. Reality TV shows. Oh my God, they totally started like
Paris
Kardashian.
Hilton. That is a Paris Hilton impersonation right there.
Oh my God, you're so hot.
And it drives me nuts.
I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why that doesn't work. Why does it come back to me? I don't know why it comes back to me. The buttons are pressed. I pressed everything I should have fucking pressed, and I don't know why it's happening. I don't understand. I don't understand what is happening. Why does that do that?
You know, why? Please, if you know somebody who does this, tell them to stop. That it's not. It's not cute. Please put some more wind in your words.
Well, I also think it has to do with Benny. They wanted to lower their voice to sound like men to be heard. That's another reason why I thought that this whole phenomenon started in the first place, is because, you know, women who talk, you know, like how there's some chicks and they got really high voices and like, oh my God, they don't mean to, but they just do. And then like, and I just.
So the girl, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do the girls with the high voices have to talk with that?
So that's what I mean. They go like this and they talk like fucking Worldwide Wrestling Foundation. Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, I always got teased because I have such a deep voice already. But again, I can enunciate and you can hear me halfway down the street.
There's benefits to being a
You
loud
use your real voice.
One of your
vocal person.
Instead of being like, oh my God. He didn't even call me. He didn't even text me. And he didn't even send me flowers. And like, I'm like really bummed out. And like, oh my God.
I swear to God, the next person that talks to me like that, instead of giving him the usual
snap out of it.
I'm gonna actually talk back to them like
that.
they're talking to me.
Yes. You totally have to do that. Oh my God. Really? You were a cheerleader in high school? Oh my God. I cannot believe that. Oh my God.
See, I was a cheerleader, and the cheerleaders on my cheer squad, we did not fall for any of that shit. We were the cheerleaders who snuck into the locker room while the boys were playing and stole all their clothes.
Out of it. Come on out and get him, boys.
Physically repulsive.
That's funny. That's so funny. Was it
We
the
actually
football
did
team?
it.
Wait, hold on. It matters. Is it the football team, the basketball team? Which team was it?
Okay, so we did it for the basketball team at home and the wrestling team at an away match.
Oh, shit.
So they had to wear their wrestling uniform to leave.
Good.
Oh my God.
Good, clean fun.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Sorry, that's terrible.
Groove Dragon said that was you.
That's pretty
It was me and my cheer squad.
That's funnier than shit. Oh my God, that's great. That's really good.
I like it a lot.
I like your
Not to
cheerleading
stop the laughing flow here, but someone in the chat wanted a recap on what we're doing for the watch parties this weekend.
Recap
Recap on the watch party.
Tell us, Diane.
It's watch party weekend here in the 21st Century Suffragettes. We can't do it here live on our channel, so obviously we have to go to Zoom. So please send your emails to 21stcenturysuffragettes@gmail.com, and we will include you into the watch parties this weekend. Please tell us if it's going to be Saturday night for the comedy show, or Sunday and Monday night for the 4 hours combined 2 hours each night combined of the documentary of Dark Money Game from HBO. So please join us. Send us your email address. Even if we already have it, send us and let us know that you're interested in joining us for the Zoom watch party weekend. We are going to be crazy.
Yeah, and it's not live, so you know.
No, we're not going live on YouTube.
That makes it even more better.
More better. It makes it
More
more
better. Because, you know, can't get away with everything on YouTube.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
So,
Nor should you try.
Yeah. So we are going to do, just no, on a serious matter, we're really going to do it this weekend. It's all weekend long. And we're starting at like 8 Eastern, Central, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. our time. 8 p.m. our time for the comedy show for sure. We can do the watch party for the movie.
7 probably would be better.
Probably start at 7. Start the movie at 8. It goes till 10, and then the next night, Monday, would be part 2. So it's really, I can't stress how much I feel like it's really important that everybody watch this. So, anyway, if we can have fun on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, it'll be a little bit more serious, but that means we will not be doing a show live this weekend. No music, no political show live on YouTube this weekend.
If you want to see us this
just
weekend,
zooming all over the place.
Yeah.
Got to join the Zoom if you want to see us this weekend.
Yep, we're going to join the Zoom. Exactly. So we will have fun. I found the thing that I was talking about. Trump wearing makeup like spray on tan, JD Vance wearing guy liner, and now Hegseth putting a makeup studio in the Pentagon, and these guys hate drag queens. That was the
Come on.
Yeah,
come
that's what I
on,
saw.
fellas.
Like, come on, give me a break.
Liberate yourself. For fuck's sake.
I love this sign. It says 6 weeks into this dictatorship, and I'm using fuck like it's a comma. Yep.
It seems like, 6 weeks seems like a couple of years already. Seriously.
Yeah. And Kilmer, this is fucking heartbreaking. So, Kilmer Obrego Garcia's wife has been forced into hiding after Trump administration posted her address online. Oh,
Yes.
like it was an accident. Oh my God, we totally didn't mean to do that. So like, oh my God, we didn't really mean it.
Not only did they post her address online, but they're now calling for her and her children to be deported with him. Because she must be an accomplice.
Step the fuck off. She's an American citizen, fucktards.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want now, when Frank Flaguzzi said he would be in the streets along with us, is when American citizens have been deported. Guess what? They're already being held. They're already being deported. There was some story of my brother's being held in Chicago O'Hare Airport. He's been there for 20 hours. They won't give us any answers, and people are terrified. They're terrified to leave. They're terrified to come. They're terrified to go. We have Canadians who are like, I'm afraid to go home and do anything because I might not be able to come back.
Right.
Because they're married to an American citizen. It's like, guess what? Hey, fucko, fucktard, orange fucking tangerine, fucking Mussolini piece of shit. What are you going to do when nobody shows up
Fucktard.
for the soccer thing in the fucking Olympics? Because people can't come and go. Like they used to be able to. If there was an Olympics in the United States of America, people around the world come from around the world. They spend their money here. It's $1 billion thing. And the ones in LA, this one, what is it, in 2026? I don't know. I forget when it's coming. And I don't even give a shit anymore. Because sports has become kind of like, who cares? But
really,
people travel here all over the world to watch the soccer cup. What is it, FIFA?
Yeah.
Whatever.
FIFA.
Yeah. So, they're going to be coming from all over the world. Well, what's going to happen when they're going to be afraid to come here? There's going to be, the seats are going to be empty, bro. And you were bragging about, oh yeah, it's gonna be so cool because look, FIFA here will make all this money, and oh my God, no, you're a fucking idiot.
Call from Mark P. To accept, press 1.
Mark P.
Mark P. up in the hizzle.
Thanks for calling in. Go ahead, babe.
Hello. Yeah, probably wondered where I went. I was thinking earlier, Diane. In fact, people have been talking about it too. Can't remember which pod, but. Tourism in the United States is taking a major fucking hit right now.
Oh yeah,
because of the immigration policy.
Big time.
People don't want to go to Florida. They don't want to go to Disney. They don't want to go during the summer season. There are, I'm sure many of you who've been to Disney, you've seen the workers there are from other countries. You'll see their name tag. Will have their name and then their nationality or their country of
origin,
their native country.
Yeah,
you ain't going to be seeing that anymore. I know people that my daughter swims. I know a lot of the lifeguards at the pool are from other countries. So I'm thinking that pools are going to take hit just across the board. People want to come here.
Everything.
During their summers to work. They want to come here to vacation. This country has been an attraction worldwide for decades, and so not only is Donnie's tariffs affecting the U.S. Economically, but this dumbass immigration policy, the deportations, all it's killing tourism.
Well, we already have the numbers from.
I set you up.
We have the numbers from like spring break. It was the worst spring break in history. Canadians aren't coming. Australians aren't coming. Europeans aren't coming. Yep. Nobody's coming.
We're talking white people aren't coming.
Yeah,
it's not just the brown people. White people don't want to come here. That's
white rich people don't want to come here.
Yep.
They're the ones who got the money to travel.
Yeah, it's just so fucking dumb.
It is so dumb. And I don't know how many billions of dollars it would bring in for FIFA in billions of money. I know. Buckets. I was thinking buckets of money and billions of dollars at the same time.
Billions of buckets of money.
Yeah. But I screwed it up. But anyway, but my point is how FIFA would bring in all that money. The Olympics would bring in all this money. The spring break fucking, failed and a major epic fail. It's people are afraid to come here. And
a lot of those soccer nations, they come from brown countries. You don't think fans of those, those countries, people from those countries that come here and cheer on their team? They're not coming.
I'd be terrified if I was an Olympian from I don't know, the Congo. All right, let's just say the Congo,
a Central American country, or
anywhere. I was had pigment in my skin darker than mine. I would be terrified to come here. I'd be terrified to come here even if I was white. I don't want to leave. I can't do anything. We're stifled. I feel like we're stifled.
And I'm of the brown persuasion. I know many of you in chat have seen me. I'm. Every time I go to the airport, the back of my mind is there ice here? It's why I'm looking to move west as soon as possible. California is a much safer place for me than right here, Northern Virginia, just Virginia outside of D.C.
Yeah.
If I go maybe an hour or so, or just a couple hours to the south or the southwest, I'm in the country. It doesn't matter if I'm carrying, ID that I'm American native. I'm born here, born in Jacksonville, Florida. It doesn't mean shit. That they're deporting, they're arresting American citizens. Abrego Garcia's wife is an American citizen. Her children, those children are American citizens. And doesn't matter if you have brown skin. Doesn't matter.
It's time to have him impeached. It's time to put pressure on Republicans and say enough is enough. We will kill your political career if you don't impeach him. And I think that's really the pressure. The pressure needs to be put on Republican lawmakers that we can bend, that we can, Murkowski and all these others that are still there. They need the pressure. And if we put enough pressure on, they'll do it. I think they're about ready to do it already, but they don't have enough support. And they're not going to get support from their constituents because their constituents are like, oh, yeehaw, they're going to, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking a lot of those constituents are feeling it financially. If not, they will soon. A lot of them have lost jobs. Some of them work for the federal government, but they've lost jobs. It's only a matter of time.
Well, I think you're right. When it hits red states especially, and it hits Republicans especially, they will now see what we have been seeing for the last fucking, decade. It would be nice.
Solid
if
decade.
People have known Trump, those that have, Dinky, those New Yorkers, those that have done business with him. I mean, he's bankrupted, 6 businesses at least, including casinos.
More.
They want
more
that guy
than
to quote unquote fix the economy that wasn't broken to begin with.
Yeah. He's a fucking mess. Everybody knows it. It's time to put the pressure on Republicans to impeach him. That's where I think we need to put the pressure.
What's the title of my video today? My morning video.
I don't know, honey. I didn't see it.
What?
Are you trying to come up with one?
I didn't see it. I've been working in the garden all day. I was replanting fucking lavender plants. Mark, thanks for calling in.
Yes, wanted to say hello. I'm sorry to be such a stranger, but keep fighting.
No.
I'll see you down the line.
Well, Mark, we love you and Rizzy, and you guys are welcome back anytime, whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
Love you guys
too.
All right, peace.
Take care.
So go ahead, Benny.
What was I saying?
Oh shit!
Your morning video.
Your morning
Title
video.
of your morning video.
I was just wondering, because the title of it is what we need to do. See, there's hidden messages in all my videos, you know, and that was the hidden messages in the title.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't watch it. You know, I missed it this morning. But I've been listening to everything else.
Was it the pressure until it becomes a diamond? Is that the one you're referring to? Yeah.
Yes, pressure until it becomes a diamond. There you go, Benny.
That's right. That's right.
I love it.
On the pressure.
Keep the pressure on. By the way,
are you ready?
All these other.
Oh my God! He just shit himself.
All these other people are saying that it's working. So us protesting in the streets every weekend now, like let's do it. Let's keep rolling. I don't care if I have to drive downtown every fucking weekend this summer. I will do it for 2 hours and walk around in the street. Hey, I'm getting exercise, motherfucker. So yeah, it's good. And I get to meet people, get out of the house, which I've been kind of slacking on since, you know, I've been taking care of my mom for all these years that I've been kind of holed up in the house, and especially since COVID, for fuck's sake, I've barely been out, you know what I mean? I feel like I've barely been doing anything. And I feel like it's good. It's great.
Yeah, it is good. It feels good. And it's community camaraderie. And that is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you get out there and you're with the like-minded people of your community, it feels so good.
And I'm gonna bring my same sign that I brought the last time.
There you go.
And I'm gonna add YouTube to it, to the 21st century Suffragettes side, and my new stickers that Mom sent me.
There you go.
Yeah, which I love.
So do
Same
I.
shit, different century. Thank you, Moms. And I will be sharing those. I'll be, you know, sending one to. I only have 4, so I gotta send one to you, Benny, and one to Wizzy. And I'll put 2 on my sign. And I'm bringing the same sign. So I hope, you know, hopefully people, I saw you here last time, but never talked to you. You know, that kind of thing. Like you have your face thing with the red, for the indigenous girls and women who, you know, have disappeared. It's a great, first of all, it's a talking point. It's a talking point to get a conversation started.
I'm all about talking points. I make them on purpose.
I know. Why do you have this red paint on your face? And you're like, that's why. Yeah, and how can you disagree with it? That's the other thing, Benny. I love that you can't disagree with it. Like, who's going to say, oh, you're out of line. You're out of line. That's a line too far. I don't like it. Who's gonna say that?
Not one motherfucker. I'm hard pressed. I'm hard pressed not to wear that every day at this point. I really am.
Well, and if they do, they're gonna get their chiclets.
They're gonna just be so uncomfortable.
Benny, if they do say, well, that's a line too far, you'll be like, well, watch out for your chiclets because I'm gonna knock them out.
Nah.
No, I love you, Benny. You are a force of nature, and that's, you know, I love you out in the streets and protesting. It's really epic, and I really sincerely want everybody to watch your videos. I know they
feels good.
It does.
It just feels good. It just feels good, and who doesn't like things that just feel good? You know, we're all been missing that. Just feels good. You know, we used to have a lot more of it. Why? Because it just feels good, you know, but not so much, you know, for a minute. So whenever you see some of that, it just feels good. Take your big scoop.
Yeah, take your big scoop and yeah, enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Where was this? Is that it? No, that's not it. I was looking for something specific here, but yeah, Dinky. Dinky put out a Truth Social where he was like, Vladimir, will you just stop? Oh my God. You can't stop? Like, why? And Ian is like, why can't I stop reading this in a tone of a teenage girl? Because he's like, it really didn't make me happy that you like bombed Kyiv. And like, I really wish you would just stop, Vladimir. Like, you just need to stop. Oh my God. Like, really?
Knock it off.
It was fucking, I was floored when I read it. And I'm trying to find it. Here it is. I'm not happy with the Russian strikes on Kyiv. Not necessary, and very bad timing. Vladimir, stop. 5,000 soldiers a week are dying. Let's get the peace deal done in all caps.
How many explanation points?
One. It's so pathetic.
He didn't really mean it only has one.
Do you think what do you think? Do you think Vladimir Putin was like, oh my God, I'm so scared.
I'm so scared. Leave me a second in my bed. My big Russian boots. Look at me shaking them. They make me very shaky. Look at my boots. Look to my boots. They're shiny. Look to my boots.
Vladimir was like super scared because he's like, oh my God, stop. And like, oh my God, he did nothing. And
Motherfucker, say what? One more
it's the most
goddamn
ridiculous
time.
regime I've ever seen in my life. This is so high school, junior high. It's not even.
Totally
You got Hegseth. He's like, can't even stay sober long enough to go on Fox News. And he knows how to do his hair and his makeup and drink a fucking cocktail. Oh my God.
That's his strong
fucking
suit.
Mess.
We got a caller here.
Lindsay from Oklahoma.
Lindsay from Oklahoma, we love you. We miss you. Lindsay.
What up, Lindsay?
I miss y'all.
How you doing, honey?
Great. I got to tell you guys, the protests are working. They are working. Here in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, we're having them every Saturday at the Tulsa Tesla. That's fun to say. Every Saturday they're doing that. I wondered if you guys had seen the comparison of the administration to the Four Horsemen. Conquest, war, famine, and death. And everybody's...
I don't mean to laugh, but oh my God.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
true. So
Conquest, what is it? Conquest? What? Yeah.
Conquest has to be Keg's breath.
Yeah.
Hex breath, obviously.
Keg's breath.
War. Probably Trump, because it's on a red horse, I guess.
Yeah.
Famine, Musk, because USAID.
Yeah.
He's killing people all over the world. Sudan's like starving. And pestilence?
Pestilence.
Has got to be RFK Jr. Obviously.
Somebody needs to make a meme, quick.
Seriously, Sons of Liberty needs to get some merch in order and put that out on their website.
Oh my God. By the way, we, shout outs to Sons of Liberty who gave us a shout out. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. But Lindsay, I'd love to see a fucking meme of that. Of course it is.
Yeah. I'm sure there's out there. I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Tony Michaels. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Well, what I was
maybe a couple days ago.
I've been trying to think of how to make waste, fraud, and abuse back on Dinky and Elon and you know what I mean? Like whoever. Waste, fraud, and abuse. This is you. You're doing
the reason that it even came on the radar because I'm not a religious person at all. I'm completely agnostic. Was after JD obviously killed the Pope. Duh.
Satire. Oh my God.
You know I love. I don't know if you guys watch SNL, but you know who Bowen Yang is, the one who plays J.D. Vance on SNL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on The View today, and he even said, he's like, yeah, he killed the Pope. Somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to yell it.
I'm sorry, but he did insist. Wait, hold up. He did insist on seeing the Pope himself and having a meeting with and shaking his hand. The Pope was going to send his second and his second in charge or whatever to meet with JD. But JD insisted on seeing the Pope himself, shakes his hand, and less than 12 hours later, 7 a.m., the day after Easter Sunday, the Pope is dead. It's that.
I will say something, and Mom's in the chat, so
maybe there is a God.
She can go back and look on the day that he was doing the Easter prayer. He was very short of breath. He was having an increased work of breathing. You could tell he was unwell. And I even said to my husband on Easter, I said, that dude's going to die soon. Like, I just had a feeling when I was watching him being paraded in his little Pope mobile. I was like, this dude, this is the rally. She knows what that is.
He should have been resting somewhere. Yeah, he should have been resting somewhere because he was that ill. Yeah.
The thing about it is, it's a little poetic justice for us on the left. You know what I mean? Like, really, you're gonna insist that you shake his hand, and then hours later he keels over, and you shake the hand with the devil. You're gonna, I don't know. Look, I'm not a religious person. You guys know this. I'm a fucking atheist. I believe in none of this bullshit. But and to me, that's what it is. But anyway, okay, so I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any of this. But I was like, when I saw that, I was like, maybe there is a God.
This is probably totally satire, but he went to India.
Yeah, of course.
Like the next day. And supposedly, I don't know if this is true, so allegedly, he was supposed to meet with the Dalai Lama on his way. And he canceled.
The Dalai Lama canceled.
The Dalai Lama's like, yeah, bro, no thanks.
No. I'll pass.
I'll stay up here in my Himalayan monastery.
Yeah.
You do
I'm
you,
good
boo.
where I'm at.
You do you, boo.
Right.
Oh my God, that's funny. I didn't hear about that. I did not hear about that.
Again, I think it's satire, but in my heart, it's not. Okay, and I'm gonna get my laughs where I can.
You know what? We gotta take all the joy we can get out of this, okay? Because it's a shit show.
Yeah.
And let's just admit,
such a shit show.
Yeah, it's been a fucking horrifying. 95 days? 5 more days. It's gonna be 100 days.
He's gonna be in Michigan on the 100th day. Did you see that, Diane?
Oh my God.
He's hosting his rally in Michigan.
I can't say out loud what is going through my head right now.
I can read your mind. You don't need to.
How far are you from where he's going to be, Diane?
I don't know where he's going to be exactly. I assume he's going to
find out.
I forgot where it's going to be. I saw it on the Michigan subreddit, and people are like, they were planning out where he was going to land in his airplane, where they were already making plans to protest. So good on them. Thank you, Michigan subreddit.
Thank you. Yeah.
For doing
I
your
bet
thing.
it's somewhere in Grand Rapids, but we'll see. But anyway, I'll try to look it up. I'll try to find out where he's gonna be. If he's anywhere near me, I'm gonna show up with my fucking sign, and I don't know, I might get arrested, and I might need bail money, Peter.
Getting some good trouble, as they say.
There you go, good trouble.
All right, Lindsay, thank you so much for calling in. We love and adore you so much, sweetie.
Love
Thank
you, love you, love you. I've missed you so much. I've been on chat. I just haven't been very active in chat, but I've been still listening to Hal and y'all and everybody. So
that's great. We love you, girl.
So good to call in and talk to you. I've missed you guys dearly. So you guys take care of yourselves.
You too, sweetie. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, babe.
Wow. I mean,
20 miles north of Detroit, they're saying in the chat.
20 miles. Where? Macomb County.
Oh, County.
Where in Macomb County? I need to know where in Macomb County. Is it at an airport? I assume it's going to be in the airport.
Does he have to pay? Does he have to pay for space if it's at the airport?
Selfridge Air Force Base.
I knew.
Air Force Base. Because guess what?
Yeah.
I probably, as a civilian, I probably can't get on the Air Force Base.
Probably not.
But you can protest outside
I can
the base.
stand outside with my sign.
Motherfucker.
Suzanne Twyman, you live in Macomb County? Well, girl, first of all, we need to hook up for lunch and cocktails. And let's start a little coalition of,
there you go.
Of YouTubers. Come on. I want everybody in. Everybody wake up. Let's get in here. Get into the party. Let's
I
go.
will reach across this table and I will
Suzanne,
feed you
you
that
gotta
Mike
come
for lunch,
with
dinner,
me.
breakfast, fucking mid-morning snack, you son of a bitch.
Yes. You got to come down to Detroit and protest with me and Tony on the 1st because we're going to go back down to Detroit and do that again. Let's do it. Brunch, mimosas, protesting. Let's go.
Yummy.
No, I'm serious.
Fine time.
I would love to get a little, like Trish. I know Trish lives in Michigan too. I don't know where in Michigan exactly. And don't say on the chat. You just email that shit to me. I can keep it secret. Anyway, no, I'd love to get a little coalition of sparklers or lobsters, whoever's Democrats together who are YouTubers, who are in the chats, and get them all together and do a big meet and greet.
That sounds like so much fun.
Just be like, we're all going to meet up at this bar and wherever, or lunch or wherever. I don't care. It's time we start meeting each other face to face, number one. Number two, and creating this community. Creating a little community where we all know each other because, I don't know, they could shut down our YouTube channel any fucking day. They could shut down, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm still walking on eggshells a little bit, but.
Yeah, well, we are.
Hey, that's why we have our backup channels like 21st Century Suffragettes. And we also have Diane Russell Live where I play music. Yes, Detroit City, rock and roll. We had John Deff drive up from Columbus, Ohio to protest with us. How fun is that? He would never have done it by himself And so it was great for him to come up here and we all did it together. We made signs the night before. I keep forgetting which side to point to. Wait, I gotta show my other sign, which you guys can't see right now. It says 21st Century Suffragettes. I call him Dinky with the little tiny mushroom. And on the other side, it says pussy ass bitch. And a woman's place is in the resistance with Rosie the Riveter.
I love that picture.
Choking Dinky out.
I love that picture. I fucking love that picture.
How fast?
I want stickers of
How
that.
fast
I
can
want
I get
stickers of that.
How fast could I get arrested? Going to a protest with Dinky. How fast do you think I get arrested with this sign? Ooh, boy. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Arrest a married, childless cat lady, Democrat, American citizen, throw her in jail for free speech. I fucking dare you cunts to do it. Fuck you.
That's with a K.
Yeah, with a K. We got 2 minutes. That's my fucking closing message. That's my closing message. Like, I don't care anymore. Gloves are off. I'm not going to live in a dictatorship. So fuck everyone.
None of us should have to.
Yeah.
There's no fucking reason.
And all the fools that are running our fucking government.
That's right.
Shannon G.
Shan, we're just about to close the show. What's up, babe?
Well, I just wanted to answer your question about how fast you get arrested with that sign. I said probably about as fast as I get arrested for wearing that outfit that I'm crocheting of a guillotine.
I don't want to ask, but how the fuck do you crochet a fucking guillotine? I don't know.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
A long skirt, a tube top, and the attitude to carry it off.
Oh my God. Shan, thank you for calling in, sweetie. We're about to close the show. Thank you. I love it. The image is stuck in my mind now.
Well, you served you right. You made me laugh too, so there you go.
There we go.
See you Saturday. See you Saturday.
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right, sweetie.
Bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye. Benny, Spy, who wants to go first? Any closing statements? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Spy.
Well, my closing statement is thanks for joining us all for the fun we had today, because I know we all needed it. And I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Saturday, on Sunday, and on Monday.
Yep.
And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Benny?
That day. Yeah, you know, I want to think that everybody's out there talking to people more than they're used to doing. I really want to believe that. I really want to believe y'all are doing that, because it's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
And not talk to other people. They're just people.
Guess what, Benny? You'd be really proud of me. My girlfriend, my neighbor, whose name is Diane too, said, why didn't you tell me you were going to go protest? I would have gone and protested with you. And I'm like, we got another one. Let's roll.
There you go.
Come on. If I could just get Billy to come down.
Billy. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. You can do Billy.
No, it would be great. No, we need as many bodies in the streets as we possibly can. And I think that's what the thing is, what Malcolm Nance said is you need 15 million to 20 million people in the streets protesting before they'll do anything.
That's right.
It's like
I've been saying that
thing
for a
of
hot
the past.
minute now.
It's kind of like a thing of the past. Like when 15, 20 million people were in the streets protesting, like during Nixon and stuff, that's when shit got done. That's what we need. We need bigger numbers.
A much smaller population then too.
Yeah, and we only had 5 million in the streets the first 2 weeks ago. Last weekend, another was 4.2 million. The numbers need to get bigger, not smaller. We need major amount. Grab everybody. Grab your kids. Throw a fucking sign. Let them make a sign and be like, we are protesting because we don't want to live in a fascist government. And even though you don't know what that means, honey, you just say held a sign and says, hands off my future. And we'll take pictures and it'll go fucking viral. So, yeah. So
do it.
I keep doing it. Keep pushing. Keep the pressure on. We are actually winning. And it seems like we're not, but we actually are. They're starting to get really scared. And they're starting to shake in the boots. And Dinky backs down every fucking time he tries to do any of this bullshit. Keep it up. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with the 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm sure you have a lot of other channels you can watch, but we want to thank you for being here. And Benny and Spykin, thank you so much for joining us today. And Wizzy and Mark and all of our moderators, Midas Kevin Anderson, Moms Russo, all of you guys. You are all part of our little family, our little chosen family, if you will, of democracy-loving people.
Mellow out, man.
It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to make me stop. I'm not going to stop. And I don't want you to stop. And even if it takes us having the courage to speak out and double middle fingers in the air to the fucking Nazis, then that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it every fucking day until this motherfucker is out of there. So, again, love you, Super Saint, everybody. 56, Robert Carr, I could go on. I could name all your names right now. I'd love to give shout outs to everybody. It'll take 10 minutes.
Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try.
We'll see you guys Saturday night
Fuck down,
for the comedy watch party.
Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down,
Send
try.
us your emails if you want to watch it. Do a watch party. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna end the show. Tony's just gonna keep playing this out. Yeah. Bitch. Pussy ass bitch. Peace out, you guys. We'll see you Saturday night.
Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try. Fuck down, try.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you on the way to first, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping out of bitchin' cars, racing on the way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Sipping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you on the way to Mars. Oh no, no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,